Welcome to day 6 of our 7-day gratitude journey. Today is just called stretch. So stretching the mind, stretching the heart, stretching the possibilities, stretching our bodies. So this is a nice gentle yoga practice to stretch. We'll be journaling doing it. Really just super casual. So just wear sweatpants, wear whatever you want, roll out your mat, and let's get going. We'll begin in a comfortable seat. Make sure the crown of your head is in line with your tailbone. Take a nice breath in through the nose and sigh it out the mouth. Do that a couple more times just to ground down into this moment. Closing your eyes when you feel ready. Tuning in, feeling the alignment along the spine. Relaxing the legs and the hips into the ground below you. And we'll begin our 8-part breath. This pranayama really just consists of 8 equal sniffs in through the nose and then out through the mouth. So we'll inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale it out the mouth or nose. Whatever suits you in this moment. Inhale. Exhale. Knowing that when you exhale out the mouth, you are creating a more active breath, so if that's what you feel you need. Otherwise, breathing out the nose will keep you nice and relaxed. Without the need to release anything, we're just stretching the mind, opening up through the seat of our intuition, through this breath. So on your own pace, 8 equal sniffs, inhaling, and then exhale out the nose or mouth. Take your time, be gentle, follow your breath. Begin to finish out your last breath. Releasing this breath, blinking the eyes open, and gently moving to stretch the legs out long in front of us. Make sure you still have that alignment with the spine. You may need to bend the knees, flex the feet. Reach the arms up, breathe it in. Exhale, reach them down, fold over the legs. Holding on to wherever feels good. Just taking a little stretch. Releasing, maybe swaying. Just really let the head go. Take one more deep breath in this pose. And on your exhale, walking the hands back up. We'll bring the left foot to the inside of that right thigh, aligning yourself, still flexing through the right foot. Reach the arms up as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, find a nice flat back as you fold over the legs. Staying active in your core. This time we're not releasing the head, we're really just trying to create space and length in our spine. Just breathe deeply in this stretch. Being gentle, not pushing for anything, just allow the release to happen. One more inhale. As you exhale, walk the palms back up. We're going to scoop that left palm behind us and sweep the right hand up as we press the hips up, landing on our knee and our foot, just for a little wild thing stretch. And then moving on, sitting back on our butt here, reaching that right leg out wide this time. Left foot is into the groin. Breathing it in, reaching that left hand up and over to stretch out the side body. Spin the ribs and the heart toward the ceiling as you stretch here, flexing into that right foot. Maybe bending the knee a little bit. You can even use your hand to paint across your ribs to open them up. Take one more breath and gently reach the arm down, twisting the torso to face the right leg and folding, dropping the head, not pushing or forcing. Even on our path, even in gratitude, we don't need to push or force this feeling on ourselves. Carefully walk yourself back up to center. And we'll just switch the legs here, reaching the left leg out to the side, out long, bringing that right heel into the groin, flexing through that left foot. Relax the knee. Reach the right arm up and over as you breathe in. And exhaling, continuing this breath, maybe even painting those ribs again. Relax the shoulders. And gently reaching that arm down, facing the left leg and folding. Surrender. Begin to walk yourself back up. We'll bring the foot into the thigh now, squaring the hips. Reaching the arms up as we breathe in. As we breathe out, folding, but keeping the integrity in the spine as much as we can. Taking a deep inhale. And as you exhale, walking yourself back up. Right hand swings behind you, plants nice and strong on the floor, reaching the left arm up and over the head, lifting the hips to the sky. Carefully let the hips come back down to the floor. You can face any direction. I'm just going to face the front of the mat, reaching the legs out long. Pull the right knee into the chest and bring that foot over the left thigh and relax the knees atop each other. Now you might want to interlace the fingers and put them underneath that left knee to protect the knee, flexing through the foot and folding the forehead to the knee. Now this is the first variation. Stay here as long as you'd like, just breathing and releasing and stretching out the hips. If you would like to take it any further, gently come back up and take full cow face pose. So bringing both knees stacked, both feet in, really flexing through the toes, and then relaxing forward. Find what variation works for you, making sure both hips are rooted into the floor. Breathing deeply and allowing yourself to open up. Take one more meaningful breath. Carefully coming back up. Reaching both legs out long again and moving on to the other side. So the left knee comes into the chest. Bring the foot over that right leg and stacking the hips. Keeping both feet active, protecting the knee with your hands and folding. And if you took full cow face, you can take that now by pulling that right foot back next to the hip. Activate through both feet. Stay grounded and release. Take one last deep breath, make it count. Roll your way back up to a neutral spine, reaching both legs out long, wiggling through the toes, rolling out the ankles. Release the feet, and then gently making your way onto your back and rolling over on your tummy. Our next stretch is a shoulder release. So I like to move over to the left side of my mat, reaching the right palm out to the side, pressing it into the ground, and then rolling on slowly onto my right side. I like to bring that left foot back behind me as a little kickstand, but you can also bend the knees and bring them together. And then with my left hand, I just press it into the earth to kind of help me stay in this pose. You may need to wiggle around to find what feels good here, making sure that it's not too much, but just enough for you, and you know what that is. Relax the head to the floor. Simply allow as you breathe. Gently move the legs first, then the torso to roll onto the tummy, pulling that right hand in and then scooting over to the right side of your mat. Doing the same on the other side, reaching the left arm out, palms face down, and rolling onto the left side, making that kickstand or bringing the knees together slightly in front of you. Pressing the right hand now into the floor. Sometimes I cough here because of the opening in the chest. Relax the head, breathe and allow. Breathing as you slowly come back onto the belly, making your way to the center of the mat and pressing up onto hands and knees. Now we are going to be doing puppy pose for a little bit, so if you need a blanket or something under the knees, please do that. Otherwise, keep the hips over the knees, reach the arms forward, and relax the forehead to the floor. Opening through the chest and releasing it towards the thighs. Tailbone reaches up, making this a very restorative posture as we surrender and stretch the capacity of our heart. Breathe deeply as you press into the palms, making your way back up out of this pose into tabletop. Engage through the core and place the right foot on the outside of that right hand. Toes at an angle here. Staying here in lizard, opening up through the hips, or bringing that right hand back behind us, bending through that back knee and holding onto the foot for a quad stretch. Really pressing the foot into the hand, hand into the foot. Really twisting to the sky, holding nice and strong, flexing through the right toes if you'd like, and rolling onto the right side of that foot to help you open up even more. Taking one last inhale. As you exhale, carefully release the foot, gently bringing everything back to center, back into your lizard. Bringing those front toes to face forward, and then pulling the knee back, tabletop position. We'll move on to the other side, so bringing that left foot on the outside of the left hand, feet at a diagonal, maybe flexing through the toes and rolling on the outside edge of the foot. Staying here or reaching that left hand back to hold on to the back foot for your quad stretch. Really pressing the foot into the hand to open yourself up to the sky, twisting here, holding strong in your core, and breathing deeply. Take a great deep inhale along your spine. Exhaling, releasing the hand, releasing the foot to the floor. Heel toeing the front foot to center before bringing it back to tabletop position. Carefully come onto the belly and then roll onto your back. Our next pose is legs up the wall. So if you're near a wall or you want to get near a wall, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you can also just raise the legs up now, or even use something underneath the hips like a block. If you're by a wall like me, go ahead and press your booty up against the wall. Reach the legs and the feet up to the sky. Relax the toes, relax the feet. Relax the hands, placing them intuitively where they want to be. Closing the eyes if you desire and breathing deeply. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, bend through the knees, carefully rolling onto your side. Make your way to a comfortable seat or kneeling position, grabbing a hold of your journal, and we'll take some time to journal on those 5 things that we are grateful for in this moment. Or perhaps even journaling about how you can really stretch and expand, how you can grow your own personal awareness of self. Maybe just grow your awareness of all that you truly have right here, right now. And that really is just being grateful. We'll take a few minutes here just to journal. Finish out wherever you are, and if you need more time, you can pause the video. Let's set our journal aside, finding an easy seat, and I'll stretch out the neck by dropping the left ear to left shoulder, staying here, or maybe even reaching the right fingertips back behind us, kind of at a diagonal. And if you would like to go any more, you can place that left hand just gently on the top or the side of the head. Finding the variation that works for you. Breathing into the side of the neck. Maybe even playing with dropping the chin to the chest. Find that spot. Another variation that you can do is bringing the hands behind you, interlacing the fingers, and then bringing them over to the left side here. That'll kind of help you stretch out a little bit more as well. Remembering to breathe. Taking one more deep breath wherever you are. On your exhale, finding center, palms pressing into the earth, and switching sides, right ear to right shoulder, breathing into the stretch, maybe reaching the left fingertips out, placing the right hand on the head, not pulling, just gently laying there, adding a little weight. Staying here or without any extra variation. And obviously you can also interlace the palms behind the back, bringing the hands to the right side body. Breathe deeply into wherever you are, playing around with the stretch by moving the chin, maybe even closing the eyes. Breathe it in. And sigh it out, come back to center, placing the hands on the thighs, roll out the shoulders. And if you'd like to stay in an easy seat, you totally can. I just like to kneel for this next part. We're just going to play with some intuitive movement, reaching the arms up as we breathe in. Bringing the palms together and down at heart center, rubbing them together as we breathe out. Just rubbing the palms together, opening them out. I really just encourage you to follow the flow of your breath as you rub the palms together, open and release. Find what feels good, what makes sense to you. Intend to flow with your breath and your energy here. After rubbing the palms, you can even begin to bring the palms closer together, noticing this ball of energy between them and just moving it around the body. Aligning all your chakras, your energy centers, allowing them to stay open as you stretch and expand. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, fingertips plant into the floor. Close the eyes. Feel the effects. Integrate. Let's bring the knees wide, big toes together, sitting on the heels. Take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice, powerful breaths. And when you feel ready, dropping down into a child's pose, relaxing the forehead on the hands. Closing the eyes and just letting it all go. Gently press yourself back up to sit back on the heels. If that's uncomfortable, you can find an easy seat. We'll breathe in, reach the arms up. Palms meet, breathe out. Prayer at heart center. Bowing towards your fingertips and giving yourself thanks. Bring those thumbs to the third eye. And bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for taking the time to expand, to stretch, to really open in this gentle yoga practice. You have all my love. Make sure to comment down below your experience to help other yogis, and I can encourage you more. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 7.